Wait, before you take another sip of that turmeric latte or swallow that golden supplement, you might be making a mistake that's costing you real health benefits. And the worst part? It's probably hiding in your kitchen right now. Hey there, welcome back to BioWell Hub, where we explore simple, natural ways to support your health as you age. Today we're diving into something that genuinely surprised me when I first learned about it. Turmeric is incredible, we all know that. But what most people do and realize is that how you consume it matters just as much as whether you consume it at all. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine you're faithfully taking turmeric every single day. Maybe you're adding it to your morning smoothie, stirring it into your coffee, or taking it as a capsule. You've heard it's amazing for joint health, for reducing inflammation, for supporting your brain and heart. And you're right, it absolutely can be. But here's the thing that nobody talks about enough. Your body naturally struggles to absorb turmeric. In fact, under normal conditions, you might only absorb about 5% of the curcumin you consume. That's the active compound doing all the heavy lifting. Which means 95% could be passing right through your system, completely unused. Now I know what you're thinking. Okay, so absorption is low. What can I do about it? Well, that's exactly what we're going to explore together. Because there are certain foods that make this absorption problem even worse, and others that can dramatically improve it. Let's start with what might be blocking your turmeric's effectiveness. First up, heavily processed dairy products. I'm talking about flavored yogurts loaded with additives, powdered coffee creamers, and ultra-processed cheese. These products contain proteins and emulsifiers that can interfere with how your body processes curcumin. And if you're over 60, your digestion is already working a bit harder than it used to. Combining turmeric with heavily processed dairy might not be doing you any favors. The solution? Try switching to plant-based alternatives like unsweetened almond milk, oat milk, or coconut milk. Or if you prefer dairy, go for plain, high-quality options without all the added ingredients. Next, let's talk about something you probably never considered. Vinegar-heavy foods. Salad dressings, pickles, condiments, these are everywhere in our diets. While vinegar itself isn't evil, consuming large amounts of highly acidic foods alongside turmeric may create an environment in your digestive system that isn't ideal for curcumin stability. If you love your vinegar-based foods, that's totally fine. Just consider enjoying them separately from when you take your turmeric, giving your body a few hours in between. And finally, refined sugar. This one's important because sugar triggers inflammation in the body, which is literally the opposite of what turmeric is trying to accomplish. When you're pairing your turmeric with sugary cereals, pastries, or sweetened drinks, you're sending mixed signals to your system. Instead, try natural sweeteners like raw honey or enjoy your turmeric with whole foods that keep your blood sugar stable. Now here's where things get really exciting. Let me share the combinations that actually help turmeric work better. First, black pepper. This isn't just folklore. There's real science behind this. Black pepper contains a compound called piperine, and research shows it can increase curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. Yes, you heard that right. Just a tiny pinch of freshly ground black pepper transforms how your body uses turmeric. So whenever you're consuming turmeric, add that pinch of pepper. It's that simple. Second, healthy fats. Here's something fascinating. Curcumin is fat-soluble, which means it needs fat to dissolve and enter your bloodstream. Without fat, it simply can't do its job. So pair your turmeric with olive oil, avocado, nuts, seeds, or coconut milk. Cook your eggs in olive oil and add turmeric and black pepper. Stir turmeric into soups with a drizzle of good quality oil. Make golden milk with full-fat coconut milk. These fats act like a delivery system, carrying curcumin exactly where your body needs it. And third, raw honey. Not the clear, heavily processed kind, but real, cloudy, unfiltered raw honey that still contains all its natural enzymes and antioxidants. Raw honey not only makes turmeric taste better, it also supports the absorption process while adding its own anti-inflammatory benefits. So here's your simple action plan. Avoid taking turmeric alongside heavily processed foods, excessive vinegar, or refined sugar. Instead, always pair it with a pinch of black pepper, some healthy fat, and if you like, a bit of raw honey. These aren't complicated changes. They're small adjustments that can make a genuine difference in how your body responds. Thank you so much for watching BioWell Hub today. If you found this helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our upcoming videos on natural health and wellness. Share this with anyone who's taking turmeric and wants to get the most out of it. Remember, It's not about perfection, it's about making smarter, more informed choices for your health. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.